Okay, good afternoon, everyone. It is Wednesday, November 1st, first day of November in 2023, third period, English 5 C. Let me get the system on the screen. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Today is class number 5. Let me scroll over here. And nothing too surprising in this case. Basically, as I just said, we're going to be doing a warm-up, then a little bit of fluency work. And I want, before I forget about this week, okay, whoa. This is acting a little bit strangely. You have your reading quiz, the very first one. That will be due in 2 weeks, November 4th. Well, slightly less than 2 weeks, 13 days, November 14th, okay? This is very much like the reading quizzes you had in the first semester. There's an article that I want you to read called Guns in the NRA. Okay, please read that. And then once you've read that, then you'll have a series of questions that I want you to answer from it. Okay. Also, you have your homework submission number 3. And as always, the homework that you had last week, okay, the answers for that are right here, and that will be available. Let's see, it should be available tonight, but let me just double check to make sure I didn't make a mistake in your availability. Let's see, strict access from November 1st. Actually, let's make that right now. Let's make that October and save that. Sometimes I make mistakes on these due dates and on these timing points, and it's not available for you when it should be available. Anyway, it's available for you now, so you can check your answers from the week before, but you have your homework that's going to be due, let's see, I think on the Sunday, November 5th, you have that reading quiz that I was just telling you about, and a reflection on your shadow talking, okay? You've been doing your shadow talking for, well, if you were with me in the first semester, now almost 8 months. How do you feel about it? Is it difficult for you? Is it helping you? Before you think about that too much, though, if you're thinking that it didn't really help me, it didn't really work, how much did you do it? How much you do anything will tell you whether or not you're going to get good at it. Even if you love baseball, and you love watching baseball, you like talking about baseball, but you only play baseball once a week, you're not going to get good at it. You're not going to improve. You can love it and you can really enjoy watching it, but to improve at baseball, at piano, at guitar, at cooking, you have to do it and do it and do it again. So try to think about those things when you answer these questions that I'm asking you, okay? Did it help or didn't help you? Is it difficult for you? That actually can also be answered by how much time that you spent. You get good at something. And if you get good at something, it's a lot less difficult. Okay, now what we're doing up from here, I want to remind you that you'll have your test on the 8th class. That will be on the 22nd. That's 3 weeks from now. So that will be very similar to the tests that we had before. And tomorrow, next week, okay, class number 6, that is when you will be choosing, where is it here? Yeah, your test partner. So as you're doing these practices, think about who you want to be partnered up with. Now, I want you to choose someone who was not your partner last semester. So we had 2 sets of partners from last semester. Maybe you chose the same person. Maybe you want to choose that person again, but no, I want you to choose a different person this time. So someone you did not choose in the semester before. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Okay, anyway, those are the most important things. We're getting up to class number 8, which is the midterm test. We'll have practices for that. Otherwise, remember, you have any questions, you can ask me here, or you can ask me in my email, jdmcruz@gmail.com. Thanks very much, and let's have a good class, everyone. Oops, over here. Okay.